From the spectacular snow-covered scenery of Scandinavia to the lovely Mediterranean coasts, Europe is rich with different and enchanting landscapes that belie its modest size. While its world-class capitals of London, Paris, and Rome get the most visitors, each of the continent's 44 countries has a unique set of cities and sights to explore. With so many breathtaking sights and breathtaking scenery to behold, seeing all of Europe's most stunning destinations may take a lifetime. With so many countries, Europe has an overwhelming amount of culture, history, and great vibes. These are the best cities in Europe to visit. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam is more than its infamous coffee shops and red light district. Spend the day riding around the city's fashionable streets before visiting notable institutions like the Van Gogh Museum, the Dutch Resistance Museum, the Rembrandt House Museum, and the Anne Frank House. When it's time to rest your feet, plan a picnic in Vondelpark or take a boat excursion around the city's many canals. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona's unique architecture distinguishes it from other European locations. Antoni Gaudí's Parc Güell and Basilica de la Sagrada Familia, as well as the Palau de la Música Catalana and the many medieval buildings in the Gothic Quarter, are breathtaking. When you've had your fill of admiring the city's architecture, unwind on La Barceloneta beach, eat some tasty local tapas at Boqueria Market, or sip sangria along Las Ramblas. Santorini, Greece. This Greek island is worth a visit for its unusual volcanic environment, peaceful beaches, and distinctive local architecture. From the sky-high village of Oia, take in breathtaking views of Santorini's famed blue waters and whitewashed structures. Then, dip your toes into the jet-black sand of Kamari Beach or the brilliant crimson sand of Red Beach before visiting a local vineyard to sample the island's wonderful vino, which is created from grapes grown on volcanic soil. Vienna, Austria. This historic city in Austria is well renowned for its music and kings. Discover the Habsburg family's Schönbrunn Palace and its on-site Tiergarten, which houses the world's oldest zoo. Art aficionados should visit the museum's Cartier Wien to see the exhibits at the Museum of Modern Art, while music fans will probably appreciate seeing or witnessing a concert at the Vienna State Opera. Venice, Italy. Venice, Italy's picturesque canals, historical buildings, and scrumptious gastronomy will appeal to visitors of all types. Visitors can marvel at the opulent architecture of St. Mark's Basilica, stroll across the famed Rialto Bridge, or pose for a photograph in front of the landmark Bridge of Sighs. However, keep in mind that this incredibly famous attraction draws massive crowds, especially during the warmer months. Furthermore, gondola trips and accommodations are expensive, so plan ahead of time. Prague, Czech Republic. A holiday in Prague will feel like you've stumbled into a fantasy tale. Take in the Gothic architecture and energetic ambience of Old Town Square, and don't forget to visit Prague Castle and walk across the wonderfully gorgeous Charles Bridge. Prague's affordable food and drinks, hotels, and public transportation make it an ideal destination for budget-conscious travelers looking to see Europe. Swiss Alps, Switzerland. The Swiss Alps, located south of Zurich, Bern, and Basel, are a winter sports enthusiast's paradise. While skiing, hiking, and snowboarding are popular activities in this area, you'll also find charming towns, tranquil lakes, and breathtaking landscape. There are also luxury mountain resorts across the region, making it a playground for all types of travelers. Furthermore, no journey to the Swiss Alps would be complete without some warm, gooey cheese fondue. Rome, Italy. Rome is a must-see on any vacation to Europe. The scent of delicious Italian cooking wafts through the lanes, while grand historical landmarks stand proudly at every turn. A trip to Italy's capital would not be complete without seeing the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and the magnificent Trevi Fountain. In addition, St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City are not to be missed. If you have time, go beyond the main attractions and see Trastevere and the Spanish Steps. London, England. Exploring the world-class British Museum, attending a performance in the West End Theatre District, touring the Tower of London, and feasting on fish and chips, or a Sunday roast at a local pub, are all part of the bucket list experience in London. However, London's exorbitant hotel fees can make budget travelers groan. To save money, book your accommodations ahead of time or consider renting a holiday home. Paris, France. Paris is home to numerous renowned museums, monuments, and churches. You might easily spend your entire holiday enjoying iconic sites like the Eiffel Tower, going through exhibits at the Louvre, and meandering around the Luxembourg Gardens appreciating flowers. Nonetheless, you should set aside some time during the day to people watch and sample fresh croissants at sidewalk cafes. After the sun goes down, sit down for a delicious French supper accompanied by excellent wine. Florence, Italy. Florence, Italy, has world-class museums, gorgeous architecture, and delectable cuisine. Must-sees include Michelangelo's David at the Galleria dell'Accademia, city and river vistas from the Ponte Vecchio, and ascending to the pinnacle of Florence's most iconic site, the Duomo. When hunger hits, walk to the Mercato Centrale Firenze to stock up on fresh meats and cheeses, or find a beautiful outdoor cafe for pizza or gelato. Budapest, Hungary. The Hungarian capital is densely packed with monuments, museums, and religious attractions. Admire the architectural magnificence of Fisherman's Bastion, a neo-Gothic, fairy tale-like monument, and take in panoramic views of the city from the building's terrace. Then, take a visit of the Hungarian Parliament building or book a Danube River sightseeing cruise. No trip to Budapest is complete without visiting the city's world-famous thermal baths, which are heated by natural thermal springs. Berlin, Germany. After more than 3 decades since the collapse of the Berlin Wall, Germany's capital city is home to everything from museums and monuments to vibrant eating and nightclub scenes. History aficionados should visit the Memorial to the Murdered Jews of Europe, the Topography of Terror, the Brandenburg Gate, and the Checkpoint Charlie Museum, while art lovers should visit the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Museum Island, which is home to 5 distinct museums. Amalfi Coast, Italy. Travel to this Italian coastal region for once-in-a-lifetime vistas of the Mediterranean Sea picturesque cliffside settlements. Spend your days trekking the roughly 4-mile-long Vallone del Ferriere route, perusing Positano's lovely alleyways, or escaping to more private locations like Fiordo di Furor Beach. Consider taking an Amalfi Coast boat tour, which may include stops at sites such as the Emerald Grotto and the Marmorata waterfalls. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen has everything from world-class art and history museums to breathtaking castles and palaces for visitors to explore. Christiansborg Palace, Tivoli Gardens Amusement Park, and the central Nyhavn area are all must-sees. With its bold, colorful structures facing the river, the city is surely eye-catching. There are also a few great ways to experience Copenhagen, such as hiring a bike or going on a walking or Segway tour. Lake Como, Italy. Lake Como, in northern Italy's Lombardy region, has long been a haven for artists, celebrities, and travelers wishing to disconnect and fully unwind. You'll unwind quickly while strolling around cobblestone alleyways, exploring magnificent mansions, and reclining along Lake Como's tranquil shoreline. Just bear in mind that a stay here will not be inexpensive, so budget accordingly. Cyprus. This island off Turkey's southern coast isn't as popular with tourists as other European beach and island resorts further west. The island nation has a unique combination of historical and natural attractions, making it an ideal vacation destination. Take a plunge at one of Cyprus' beautiful beaches or the Adonis Baths, which are said to be a favorite of Greek gods. Tour ancient ruins at Keto Paphos Archaeological Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site dating back to the 4th century BC. Madrid, Spain. The capital of Spain has everything you need for a classic European vacation: gorgeous architecture, a busy nightlife, world-class museums, luxurious hotels, and, of course, plenty of great Spanish food and drinks. Save time for a flamenco concert and a Real Madrid soccer match, and don't miss a stroll through the verdant El Retiro Park and a tour of the Royal Palace of Madrid, Spain's official house. Bucharest, Romania. Bucharest is the primary entry point into Romania. Bucharest is a booming city with many large infrastructure projects changing the old face of the city. Known in the past as the Little Paris, Bucharest has changed a lot, and today it has become a very interesting mix of old and new that has little to do with its former reputation. Finding a 300-year-old church near a steel glass tower that both sit next to a communist-style building is commonplace in Bucharest. Bucharest offers some excellent attractions and has cultivated a sophisticated, trendy, and modern sensibility that many have come to expect from a European capital. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is a massive metropolis with a rich history, culture, and natural beauty. Originally known as Byzantium, the city's name was changed to Constantinople in 324 CE, when it was reconstructed by Constantine, the first Christian Roman emperor. Surprisingly, the word Istanbul stems from Greek and can be rendered as a corruption of "to the city." While the phrase had been in use for centuries, it did not become the official name of the city until the Republic of Turkey was established in the 1920s.